you at the after WWE. They're also a great Instagram. They'll be shouting. We'll be doing a little thing where they shout us out and we'll shout them out. But they're a great thing. We'll leave them in the description. So Ryan, hook us up with the first topic of the day.
Well, we got some indie news for you. We got March 26th, When Stars Collide event. Some of the matches on there are Broken Matt versus Eli Drake.
Eat like Drake.
Eli Drake. John Morrison versus Kevin Cross. We looked Kevin Cross up, and he's actually a very good wrestler.
I didn't know much about Kevin Cross before I had to look him up, but Kevin Cross looks pretty good. He's in Lucha Underground. And he's got a great moveset.
Yeah, he does some nasty suplexes. He's got a really good moveset. It should be a great event.
Also today, about 3 hours ago, Vinnie Mac was in an accident. I saw that he was in an accident and his Bentley was malfunctioned or something in Stanford. They said he's okay, but still pretty major event.
Yeah. Staying with WWE, we're going to talk about how Paul Heyman and Lesnar were on Raw last night, but they came on the show after Raw went off air. What do you think about that?
I don't really get why they came off air. I think they should have came on air, but Big Show was also there, which, it led to Lesnar F5 and Big Show for the 6 millionth time.
Yeah.
Also, we saw Xavier on Raw.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect to see him on there. I thought he would be off air. And when he got on the air, Kofi and Big E were like eyeballing him. It was kind of funny, but
you knew something was going on. So what do you think, Ryan? What do you think the punishment for Zay should be?
Not really sure. I mean, the most extreme punishment I would go with is, I wouldn't even say suspension, honestly. I would say a warning.
I'd say just keep him out of Raw next week or the Raw after WrestleMania or something like that. Don't keep him out.
Yeah, I wouldn't suspend him or anything. But
no, they can't really keep him out. But
yeah, because he's the host of the New Day is the host actually.
Goldberg. Speaking of WrestleMania, Goldberg is expected to be brought in after WrestleMania. That's a crazy. Fangirls, I bet you are just crapping your pants right now.
Yeah, Goldberg. Like I said in the last podcast episode, WWE has saw his last run as a success, but in my eyes, it's really not been. It's just a 50-year-old guy having 2-minute matches. I mean, any 50-year-old can do that.
I
don't think he should be brought in.
They said not only would it be just appearances, but they said wrestling.
Yes,
Goldberg could be wrestling after WrestleMania 33, which is it's crazy and stupid at the same time.
I think the next pay-per-view after WrestleMania for Raw is Extreme Rules. Is that right?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think that is.
I have to check on that, but last thing I want to see is Goldberg in an Extreme Rules match with somebody else younger than he is.
Staying on the WCW, Goldberg's in WCW, and so is Eric Bischoff and DDP. DDP's going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame.
And the person inducting him, we haven't seen WWE forever.
Eric Bischoff. Just mention him. I like that he's inducting him.
It's been a while since we've seen Eric in WWE. He's been in TNA for a while. I think he's been off the air. I think
he hasn't been on TNA.
He's been off TNA. He's been off TV.
For a while.
For a long time now. I'm glad to see him back. Sticking with TNA, on the subject of TNA, Suicide's returning.
And it's not Austin Aries, guys. I'm just going to say that.
Hey, Fangirls, I'm sorry if you didn't know Suicide was Austin Aries. There's your spoiler alert of the day.
Spoiler of the day. Oh, speaking of spoilers, Bentley. Okay, me and Bentley were sitting, we were at Bentley's house and we were watching SportsCenter this morning. Triple H was the guest, and
hey, Fangirls, his real name is Paul Levesque.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah.
So there's your spoiler.
And the analyst was a woman, and she's like, "So what's your WrestleMania match versus Seth Rollins going to be like?" Well, on TV last night, the match wasn't scheduled.
It was proposed.
It was proposed. So we now know that match is going to happen, thanks to SportsCenter this morning.
Yeah, SportsCenter always screwing things up. Thanks, SportsCenter.
Yeah.
WrestleMania season is upon us. So Ryan, what's your favorite WrestleMania storyline or match?
I'll do both. Storyline, I liked Cena and Miz. I believe it was at WrestleMania 27. The promos, the promos were amazing leading up to the match. Miz had his little, I'd rather you hate me for everything that I am than love me for something I'm not. I like that storyline. And then my favorite match, someone else might disagree with me, but my favorite match is Taker versus Triple H at WrestleMania 28 in the Hell in a Cell. I thought Triple H had it in the bag with
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, sweet chin music.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't think he was gonna kick out, but he did. That's my favorite match. What about you, Billy?
I like Brock. I like Brock and Kurt Angle. I like that match. But really, if I had to pick a favorite match, my favorite as in winner would have to probably be last WrestleMania. Zack Ryder winning the Intercontinental title.
Oh, yeah, you're a big Zack Ryder fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Zack fan.
He's underrated.
Now, did him losing on Raw the next night kind of spoil that? Yeah, but
that was
great moment to see Zack Daddy back on top after that.
But I do like Miz as Intercontinental Champion. I think Miz should be sometime this year get his WWE title.
Yeah, I think if they let Randy win, I think that's where they'll go with it.
Yeah.
I don't know I can't see them going anywhere else besides a quick rematch and just ending it there after Bray. More in the indie scene. Matt Morgan's returning. Matt Morgan is coming back.
Yeah, he was in a dojo of some sort. It wasn't like an actual promotion. It was like a dojo with Colt Cabana. Who else was in there? A bunch of other legends, but they were training with him. So we'll probably see his return sometime soon. I hope it's not TNA because I really didn't like him in TNA. He was good and all, but
I hope he goes like PWG,
Ring of Honor,
something like that.
That'd be awesome.
Somewhere he'd get a good pop and something like that. Sticking with the former TNA, Drew Galloway joins the Bullet Club. That's big news.
I don't think it's official, but at the end of a match, the Bullet Club came out to Sweden, and a fan caught it on video, and so everybody's been assuming that Galloway's in the Bullet Club. He's finally getting his recognition he deserves.
Well, if this is true, this could be new. This could open new doors for Drew, and this could just set him off 2017.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be the chosen one in WWE, but you know how that went with Vince's plans changing.
Well, he's also supposed to be at an event. We got the WhatCulture Pro Wrestling Championship Showdown. That's actually, what is today?
Today is the 21st. Is that right?
Oh,
I think it's 21st. Yeah, it's 21st.
Yeah, it's the 21st. Last night they had an event, and Drew Galloway, Adam Cole, Cody Rhodes. But Cody, that's interesting. They have Cody Rhodes on the posters. They have Cody Rhodes instead of Cody. That's interesting.
What promotion was it?
WhatCulture.
Oh, WhatCulture? Oh, yeah, that's a great company.
Young Bucks were there. Ricochet was there. Matt Riddle. We had to get the results for you on that one, but that is a headline event. Marty Scurll, Ricochet.
Those are some great...
Matt Riddle, Will Ospreay. That sounds like a great event.
Great wrestlers. If you don't know them, type them into YouTube. They're amazing wrestlers. Don't just stay on the WWE topic. You gotta go out beyond WWE.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak on this for a little bit. Now, if you're a fangirl and you're watching this, I can see you just sticking to WWE, and you go ahead and stick to WWE, because if you're a fangirl, you're not going to enjoy independent wrestling.
Yeah, because it's not the big time show.
For all my guys and girls out there that love kind of, the independent break away from WWE, or my good wrestling fans, the people who love some good old-fashioned wrestling, WhatCulture, here's some good promotion for you. WhatCulture Pro Wrestling, PWG, right? Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah, we've mentioned that a lot. I think some more.
Evolve.
Would you? Yeah, Evolve. This isn't really a good promotion anymore. It was, but would you consider TNA an indie promotion? Crowd size, yes, I would consider them an indie promotion.
TNA's,
but
like 5 years ago, we were considering TNA to be WWE's competition.
Yeah.
TNA was the closest thing we had to WWE.
Oh yeah.
And now it's,
now it's nothing.
You're having people from different companies come on, bring their titles on TNA, and kind of steal the spotlight away from TNA. And it's not that TNA has bad wrestlers, it's the writers. TNA's writers are awful. And, I mean, you can't... What was Matt Hardy? What was Broken Matt? Which I love Broken Matt and all the things they're doing, but what was Total Nonstop Deletion?
Deletion. That was a pay-per-view. And it was literally held inside a warehouse shop with probably less than 100 people there. And the graphics for that pay-per-view...
If you haven't seen it...
Type it into YouTube.
I would suggest you watch it.
It's not very good.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's awful. It's awful.
It was called Tag Team Apocalypto, and Matt Hardy, with his accent, said...
Now, it's perfect. It's perfect for Matt and Jeff. It's perfect for them, because they're all retarded and broken anyway.
Yeah, Matt, with his accent, said, I'm inviting all of the tag teams and all of space and all of time to this Tag Team Apocalypto. And basically what they did was they wrestled outside. A bunch of no-names came to the event.
Hurricane was there.
There's a Hurricane coming, by the way. The Rock and Roll Express came. Marty Jannetty. That was stupid. The Hardys came out on top, though, but I didn't really like that event.
Other news. Let's see here. Smackdown Live's tonight, Ryan. What's your thoughts on that?
WWE posted on their Twitter. It was also on their Instagram, I believe. Usos fought, my bad. American Alpha will defend their tag team titles against the Usos tonight on SmackDown. I'm wondering if that's the main event. I think it is. I don't know, but I love the heel Usos. I really do.
I like their whole little thing they got going there. But I just got some breaking news in. Last night, there was a closed-door meeting between Vince, Triple H, people from Talent Relations, and Paige. So I guess we'll be figuring out what Paige's punishment is from this day forward, considering they had a meeting last night after Raw. But that surprised me. I figure she will be gone.
She will be fired. She will be suspended. She's already had 2 wellness policies. That's enough right there. Staying on SmackDown, what other things are happening tonight? We still have to figure out what's going to happen with AJ Styles, Shane McMahon.
Well, I guess we'll figure out what Ambrose and Corbin. What's
that should be a good match. I expect there to be a stipulation on that with maybe no disqualification. I don't know.
We figure out tonight if AJ's heading to WrestleMania or he's going to face Shane McMahon.
Spoiler alert: he's probably going to WrestleMania. He was not fired.
Fangirls, if he's going to show up on TV, he's more than likely not fired from the company, for real. I hate to break it to you. I mean, he's still a part of the company.
And Shane ended the show last week coming on the stage and saying, if AJ doesn't have an opponent, he does now. So that's guaranteeing it, basically. I mean, there's rumors. Go to the internet, guys. It's so easy to figure out. 205 Live tonight.
Like I say, I like the whole idea of the cruiserweights, but it's not...
Yeah, but I'm not going to stay up, like you said, past SmackDown to go on WWE Network and watch a match, or a couple matches, when they're not that important to me. Only match I'm intrigued in the cruiserweights is Austin Aries versus Neville. I don't really know what the plans are for tonight on 205 Live, but...
Which they've got good... they've got good talent on there. It's just not...
What they need to do, like I said on yesterday's show, episode 2, check it out if you haven't. But, like I said, cruiserweights are stuck behind the purple ropes, guys. They're not gonna...
That's true.
I don't know. I know for a fact some of the guys in the cruiserweight division could go on the main, perform on the main roster, not in the cruiserweight time limit or whatever, and win titles. I mean, I know it could happen.
This is also news coming in right now. They said that a former WWE champion will return at WrestleMania. I wonder... Now, this is just a rumor, but more than likely this is going to happen, and that's pretty monumental. A former WWE champion, that ranges from Austin to Rock to, whoever, but still, that could be pretty fun.
Who do you think will win the we didn't mention this match in our WrestleMania predictions the other day, but who do you think will win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
Oh, Andre. Oh.
That's like the Smackdown match, the women's match. We don't know who's all in it, so we can't really say. You think? I know Finn's been rumored to come back after WrestleMania, but do you think he could make an appearance in there?
No, I think Finn will probably I think he'll be at a bigger stage than kind of Andre. I think Andre will probably be somebody from NXT, like it was last year with Baron Corbin.
I could see Shinsuke making his debut in that.
Yeah, I feel like Shinsuke can make it on a bigger scale.
I just hope. I hope so bad that Shaq does not come in the Battle Royal. That was not very
Mojo?
very good.
Mojo maybe?
I doubt it. Not a big fan of Mojo. I thought the Hot Brothers had some potential, but now that Zach's hurt, I'm waiting for Zach to come back. I think he could make a run as a heel even.
They said Brock Lesnar coming in after WrestleMania. He's made a statement that says he will be more in 2017 than he has ever been in the WWE, which that's pretty big. Because, in the 2000s, he was pretty a normal face in WWE every week in and week out.
I doubt that statement, by the way. I mean, he is scheduled to face Roman Reigns, or that's the plans, to face Roman Reigns for the Universal title next WrestleMania. But plans change, and I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens.
They said that Shaq pulled out of WrestleMania 33 because of the money they were offering. He wasn't happy with that amount.
Oh, good gosh.
That is crazy. Shaq,
you played in the NBA. Come on, man.
Dude, you have money.
It's not like you're broke. You're not.
It's
so bad.
Now, am I mad that this match ain't gonna happen?
I mean,
not by any means.
I didn't want it to happen. It'd be a fluke match. It's awful. Yeah, but Shaq, that's pretty bad that Shaq demanded more money.
Shaq, if you need money, we'll start a GoFundMe or something, buddy. But let's see here what we got.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. Shaq.
Sticking to 205 Live tonight, are there any matches scheduled for tonight?
I don't really think so. I expect something to happen with Brian Kendrick and Akira Tozawa. Yeah, Tozawa's actually a pretty good wrestler, but I don't know. I mean,
I have an article right here that says Marty Jannetty is considering a wild career change. Now, I really don't know what that means. But right here it says Jannetty has said on Facebook that he has been offered a deal to work in the pornography industry.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm dead serious here.
If you don't know who Marty Jannetty is, which you should,
please. I mean,
he was Shawn Michaels.
Well, after about let's see here, after 3 months, please don't look him up.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this in a week or so, look him up. They said he's going to get to 100,000. Good Lord, these are big numbers for 3 film movies.
That's awful.
And is strongly considering going through with his deal.
He was Shawn Michaels' tag partner.
Great
tag team.
This is what I hate about this. Is kids look up to people like this, and to see, especially back in the golden years, back in the 80s and 90s, to see your childhood hero to grow up to do something like that, it's kind of mind-boggling to me. Like, he didn't, I know he's had troubles with, drugs and stuff, and what older WWE star hasn't really had problems with stuff like that. But for me, seeing somebody grow up and be, you watch that guy grow up, and you watch that guy in the ring, and you want him to win every night he competes, and you want him to win the title. But to see him, do stuff like that, it's kind of, I don't know. It's a taste of reality of what more people are like, and DDP, I give all the credit in the world to Diamond Dallas Page, and I'm glad he's being inducted this year. And DDP, this has happened far too many times in WWE, but I'm glad somebody like DDP is there to help him. But Jake the Snake Roberts, the resurrection.
Biography, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
the resurrection
biography,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
snake. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's on WWE Network. If you haven't seen it,
It's on Netflix.
it's good. If you had family struggles, with drugs and alcohol. If you yourself have or you have family, it's totally relatable.
If you don't know what DDP's doing, he is DDP yoga.
He's basically rehabilitating these older guys,
Yeah.
wrestlers and non-wrestlers, and just kind of bringing them back to their former selves. And if you don't know, Jake the Snake Roberts was in a deep hole. He was in awful shape. He didn't really
Lost all
have
his money.
Yeah, he was kind of bankrupt. He didn't really have anything, and DDP came in and changed his life. And I'm really glad that Jake is back. And it's not only him, it's Razor. Razor went to the same thing. Scott Hall, whatever you want to call him. But
Hey, yo.
it happened to Scott too, and with the drugs, and the drinking, and the being on the road all the time, and it's just I don't know. I just hate to see it now. Which it probably doesn't happen as it's not as advertised as much as it is today, because people are used to it. And that's the sad thing. People are used to seeing people drug out on drugs, and people used to seeing drunkards and stuff like that, which is sad. But it always sucks as a kid to see your former champion in jail or on the street with no money or begging.
Sometimes it happens, unfortunately.
Or even in rehabilitation. Just I don't know. I hate it for them. It sucks, but I'm glad they're back. I hope Marty Jannetty. Again, it's a career. It's a career I don't recommend for anybody. Now, if you're into that, that's fine with me. I'm not judging you by it, but I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't have any friends that would do it. I wouldn't be friends with anybody that does it.
Oh yeah. What do you think of this year's Hall of Fame class? I think it's actually pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, I'm impressed with WWE
Kurt
for
Angle,
this Hall of
Rock and
Fame.
Roll
That's
Express,
true.
Teddy Long,
I'm not
DGP,
I'm not so much impressed with the people inducting them.
Beth Phoenix. That I was surprised. I didn't think she could.
Yeah, this Hall of Fame class should be pretty good. The Hall of Fame show should
Ravishing
be pretty
Rick
good.
Rude, and the Warrior Awards going to that the dude named Eric LeGrand. I think he had I don't know really what happened to him. He's like a motivational speaker, but he got injured. He played football.
For the Buccaneers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he got injured. I think he might have got paralyzed. Don't really know from the neck down. But should be a great show. John Cena's inducting Kurt Angle, by the way.
Yeah, finish it where it's all started. If you don't remember, John Cena was.
Yeah.
Or Kurt Angle was John Cena's first opponent when he came to WWE. But NCW Wrestling, or Nickel City Wrestling, April Mayhem, April the 29th. We should be getting. We should be interviewing some guys here in a couple days for the podcast. We're going to try to get their numbers, do a little Skype action, do a little, interview, some quick questions, stuff about the event that's coming up. Again, if you want to see some great indie wrestling, this is not for the faint at heart, the fangirls who like to see, the hero win and stuff like that. But for my guys out there that love all types of wrestling, love to see some good old-fashioned wrestling, Nickel City Wrestling, Lackawanna, New York. Like I said, I'll leave their Instagram in the description. They're just, or you can look them up on the internet. They're great. They're some great guys. They're fantastic people. If you want to go watch just great indie wrestling, I'm 5-star, totally recommend it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, like, subscribe, share us with your friends. Again, if you share us with our friends, that's going to get us out there. The more we get out there, the more exposure we get, the more viewers we get, the more subscribers we get, the more you guys get wrestling news. And that's the most important thing to us right now is we get wrestling news to you out there.
Enjoy Smackdown. Again, like, subscribe, share us. Thanks for watching. See ya.